Did you know that a real-life YouTube channel was name-checked in Cobra Kai? Will there be another season of the famous show? If you're wondering about such questions, you're watching the right video, as we have all the latest happenings and news related to Cobra Kai. So grab your snacks and stay with us till the end so you don't miss anything. Let's start. Firstly, what do you need to know about Cobra Kai? The American martial arts comedy-drama television series Cobra Kai is a prequel to Robert Mark Kamen's first Karate Kid movies. The distributor of the series is Sony Picture Television, while Josh Heald, John Hurwitz, and Hayden Schlossberg are its creators. The show's first 2 seasons were made available on YouTube Red. However, the 3rd season was only available on Netflix. Ralph Macchio and William Zabka played Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence in the 1984 film The Karate Kid and its sequels, The Karate Kid Part 2 from 1986 and The Karate Kid Part 3 from 1989, respectively, reprised their respective roles in the series. The series attracted large audiences on YouTube and Netflix. Also, it has won praise from critics for its script, acting, action sequences, humor, character development, and respect for the earlier movies. In addition, the 3rd season was nominated for Outstanding Comedy Series at the 73rd Primetime Emmy Honors, one of many awards and nominations it's garnered. Up next, what happened in Season 5? Cobra Kai has never been afraid to make light of popular culture allusions. The show has been sprinkled with hundreds of references, from background sound to dialogue nods to on-screen references. In Season 5 alone, a fun montage pays tribute to Top Gun. The world in this television series extends beyond the boundaries of the imaginary valley in which it's set. However, the show doesn't merely rely on the past. The internet and other contemporary conveniences play a part in the plot lines of Cobra Kai, with viral videos and all, in its candy-coated yet hard-kicking world. For example, Episode 2 of Season 5 references something wholly contemporary. In this well-known web series, celebrities endure suffering for viewers' enjoyment. Coming right up, which real-life YouTube channel is name-checked in Cobra Kai? Johnny Lawrence, William Zabka, and his son Robbie Keane, Tanner Buchanan, are stranded in Mexico during Episode 2 of Season 5. Both search for Miguel Diaz, played by Jolo Maridueña, who leaves his house after Season 4 to find his father, Hector Salazar, played by Luis Roberto Guzman. They're out of alternatives due to the lack of money and the temporary loss of Johnny's beloved panel van due to the language barrier and poor parking. They walk into a nearby cafe and see a competition to consume the hottest peppers. Though Johnny realizes they can earn money necessary to get the van back, Robbie offers to take on the responsibility. Robbie wins the competition and even manages to ingest the Dragon, a super hot pepper that eliminates his opponent. Robbie appears familiar with the effects of chili peppers on humans. As he watches the competition, Robbie remarks, "That's a red Savina. It'll burn a hole straight through you." Robbie responds, "My mom and I watch Hot Ones on YouTube," as Johnny looks at him quizzically. Naturally, the well-known web series Hot Ones from First We Feast recently gave rise to a television program that airs on True TV. It draws humor from the participants' agony and occasionally lack thereof, while they try to answer questions while eating chicken wings covered in ever hotter layers of hot sauce. Interestingly, none of the cast members from the show have appeared on Hot Ones as of the time of this publication, but this amusing illusion undoubtedly creates a delightful connection between the 2 performances. Your biggest questions are answered. Firstly, when Kreese is sentenced. The stunning twist in Season 4's finale had Terry Silver accusing John Kreese of attacking Stingray, leading to Kreese's arrest. Even though Season 5 didn't begin until a little while after those episodes, by the time it did, Kreese had already been imprisoned. It wasn't like he was just kept in custody until the end of his court appearance. Kreese acknowledged that he thought he would die there, but was fully aware that he would stay there for a time. The time frame doesn't square up because the actual trial for imprisoning him for the alleged crimes would have likely lasted months. Next, Sekai to Kai competition regulations. The momentous announcement of Terry Silver's plan to participate in Cobra Kai in the Sekai to Kai competition lacked some excitement. His objective was to enter his dojo in this international competition, but little further was said regarding the competition's rules. It's never even indicated whether this competition is open to adults or is solely for children. It would be unjust for a warrior like Kenny to compete against someone like Johnny. The just absence made it difficult to believe that both dojos would succeed. And of course, Terry Silver's comprehensive strategy. The only thing known about Terry Silver's scheme was that he wanted Cobra Kai to compete in the Sekai to Kai competition in the hopes that people worldwide would be able to learn their method of doing things. That, though, doesn't seem like the plot of a villain. That being the ultimate objective doesn't make sense. While simply having people follow your way of life sounded like a strange concept, the global plot felt way too vast. Likewise, learning learning that all Silver desired was this bizarre idea didn't make sense. Lastly, when the limo was stolen by Mike Barnes. As the series began to resurrect essential characters from the movies, the appearance of Mike Barnes from The Karate Kid 3 came as a pleasant surprise. He had to leave the valley temporarily after his furniture store was destroyed. Still, his chosen method of retaliation made no sense. Mike stole the limo that Daniel, Johnny, and Chosen were riding in. He drove it erratically as though he was attempting to hurt himself and them. Then he exited the vehicle and engaged them in combat. This was a bizarrely illegal revenge plot, poorly thought out, because stealing the limo wasn't even part of his ultimate goal. So, will Cobra Kai return for a 6th season? Although Cobra Kai hasn't been formally renewed for season 6 yet, it would be astonishing if it didn't make a comeback after making the transition from YouTube. Nevertheless, Netflix recently revealed that a number of its most well-liked programs from the time, including Money Heist, Ozark, and The Umbrella Academy, would return for their final seasons to tie up their tails. For our characters, everything appeared to be largely well-ordered and stable towards the end of Cobra Kai Season 5. Miguel and Robbie are friendly, Miguel and Samantha are friendly, Robbie and Tori are friendly, Johnny is expecting a child with Carmen, etc. The only unfinished business appears to be what's happening with poor Kenny and the major one, Kreese, breaking out of jail. Hurwitz did appear to hint at the possibility of Season 6, albeit in a melancholy message that also made it plain that the season has not yet been written. He, together with Schlossberg and Heald, are first working on and finalizing Obliterated for Netflix. Up next, when will Cobra Kai's 6th season premiere? It may be long until we see the group for Season 6 of Cobra Kai, even though the September release of Season 5 was a little earlier than the New Year's releases of the first 2 seasons. That's because the co-creators are working diligently on Obliterated, an action comedy that will also be available on Netflix. In addition, the creators of a Ferris Bueller spin-off were also revealed. That movie may air before a subsequent season of Cobra Kai. We're going to be conservative and predict that Cobra Kai Season 6 will return in the spring or summer of 2024. It may return at the New Year's spot in 2023. Lastly, who would play the leading roles in Cobra Kai Season 6? We anticipate seeing all of our previous season's favorites again. Ralph Macchio, William Zabka, Courtney Hengeler, Vanessa Rubio, and Martin Kove are the adults who fall under this category. In particular, we anticipate seeing Jolo Maridueña, Tanner Buchanan, Mary Mouser, Peyton List, and Jacob Bertrand. In addition, Dallas Dupree Young and Griffin Santopietro, who plays Daniel LaRusso's other son, will undoubtedly return because Kenny's journey is certainly not over. Terry Silver, whose storyline is ended and who's going to prison, and Chosen, who's probably going back to Okinawa, are the characters in question. Mike Barnes might come back. There might be more fun because his involvement in Season 5 was more of a recurring appearance. Sean Cannon is willing. He discussed a possible comeback in which he would face Terry Silver in an interview with Men's Health and has also tweeted some potential ideas. Although we cannot predict whether Stingray will reappear, we wouldn't bet against it. That person always adds a little more humor to the program. And here's a wrap-up. What do you think will be the plot of Season 6? Who's your favorite character in Cobra Kai? Please share your views with us in the comment section down below and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more upcoming exciting videos. Until then, take care and goodbye. Thanks for watching.